Thanks for joining us for 9 News at Noon. I'm Jennifer Meckles. The city of Denver is ordering a nightclub downtown to temporarily shut down after an unlicensed security guard was accused of assault. The city announced yesterday it was suspending Olympus, Discotheques, Cabaret, their liquor and licenses for the nightclub. They're suspending those liquor licenses. That club is on Broadway near Stout. An unlicensed security guard named David Espino is accused of sexually assaulting an underage customer at gunpoint last month. Police have arrested him.
There is no state licensing requirement for security guards. So in most cities across Colorado, anyone can put on a plastic badge and a police-like uniform and act like a security guard. But that's not the case in Denver. In Denver, the companies have to get a license and all their employees have to get a license as well.
To get a security guard license in Denver requires a background check, yearly training by an approved provider, and liability insurance. There are also annual fees. Olympus Discotheque was told to attend a virtual hearing next week and provide evidence and testimony why their license should not be revoked. After that, a final decision will be made whether or not to revoke the liquor license for good. We've reached out to the owner of the club and his son, and they told us they were shocked by the allegations. The Boulder Valley School Board is choosing not to make policy changes following a federal complaint about anti-Semitic bullying and harassment, at least not yet. The Anti-Defamation League filed a federal complaint against the district back in June, claiming a student was the target of anti-Semitic slurs and physical abuse by classmates. The league also said school officials knew about it and didn't do anything. Well, last night the school board discussed some potential changes to stop any future abuse to students. They've just not decided to take action yet. Instead, the members will work on those more and also get some legal advice. We have to be patient today. We will not be seeing as low of temperatures as we initially thought yet. Storms and showers could still come later this afternoon. Chris Bianchi with our 9 News Weather Impact team joins us now. We're so close to this relief. We're just so close.
Yes, today's probably going to be our last day at or above 90, Jenny, for quite some time. And we can start to see some of those ingredients in place for bringing us that cooler weather. It's barely noon, and look at this radar, already quite busy here in the high country. Widespread showers and storms in the far western portions of the state, also in the San Juans, but also here closer to the Denver area, starting to see those first storms up by Idaho Springs, Evergreen, and west top some of the 14ers here by Mount Blue Sky on south and west towards Fairplay and South Park 285, seeing some of those showers and storms right now. This is the beginning of what should be a very active stretch here with widespread monsoon showers and storms. Denver, main risk for showers and storms 2 to 6 p.m., but there will be a chance for a few showers and storms to linger into the evening. Here's a look at what it looks like around 5 o'clock with some hit or miss showers and storms. Nothing too intense here in town, though you get north and east of Denver, and there will be a higher risk for some stronger storms from Fort Morgan on north and east. And then that heavier rain will take a break tonight before a cold front moves through tomorrow morning, and that'll usher in a much better chance for widespread showers and storms for both tomorrow and Friday. So point being here, folks, today, the beginning of what we expect to be an active stretch because of monsoon showers and storms. Also way cooler tomorrow and the rest of the week. Of details and all that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you. Xcel now says its equipment did likely start a deadly grass fire in Greeley last weekend. That fire started Saturday in an area of dry vegetation and was ruled accidental yesterday. The fire department says a microburst caused extreme wind gusts up to 100 miles an hour, causing wooden power poles to snap. The fire extended to a nearby homeless encampment where a woman and a dog died and a man suffered critical burns. In Denver, the city is suing the largest tobacco companies in the country over plastic cigarette filters that officials say are littering city property and crowding out the water system. Late last week, the city filed a lawsuit against 10 major tobacco companies demanding they pay to clean up cigarette butt litter. The World Health Organization says cigarette butts and non-biodegradable filters are the most commonly littered item on Earth. Denver's lawsuit argues companies have, quote, long known and intended the filters would be discarded following their use, and the plastic ultimately flows into city water systems, streams, and rivers. Cigarette companies have argued in other lawsuits that individual smokers are to blame for the litter, not them. Denver's lawsuit argues litter is predictable. Companies have made no effort to change the design of their products. New at noon, Denver leaders are asking a judge to now dismiss a lawsuit that the White House brought against the city. Denver has banned assault weapons and large capacity magazines for decades, 37 years. But the Trump administration has now sued to strike that down. The Denver city attorney says they want the dismissal because, quote, the federal government doesn't get to cherry pick which policies it likes and which it doesn't. The sheriff of Custer County is now challenging a new Colorado law in federal court. If you want to buy a semi-automatic gun with a detachable magazine, you are now required to complete a course through the state, plus an additional background check by a county sheriff. Bill sponsors say this is about making things safer, but Sheriff Lloyd Rich Smith calls it unconstitutional. He and the Colorado State Shooting Association have now asked a judge to grant a federal injunction. But until that happens, he says he will follow the new law and issue permits. Last week, Montezuma County sheriffs, their sheriff, said he will not follow the new law because of the same concerns around constitutionality. He also claims the county doesn't have the resources to actually issue those extra permits. Douglas County will not be fighting a data center under construction, while other communities have been fighting against these. Instead, yesterday, the county's Republican commissioners unanimously approved a $19 million tax break for that facility in Parker. The measure means that Flex-Enschel will not have to pay tax on business personal property for 35 years, things like machinery, equipment, and furniture. This is a tax that is assessed every year, even if a business doesn't buy any new equipment. During yesterday's meeting, 5 different people all spoke opposing that tax break for the data center, but DougCo's 3 Republican commissioners made it clear they support waiving the tax for all businesses.
There's a lot of companies that have been here way before this company shows up. They've been paying it longer than you guys have been alive, and they're struggling to make ends meet, and they're paying that tax.
Business personal property tax is the worst thing this state has done for businesses in this state. I will give a 100% credit to any business that asks for it. I don't care who it is. Some of you may say, well, that's choosing winners or losers. I don't care who the winner is. The fact that I can give that, that's the winner.
The company's newest plant is being built off Chambers, north of E470. The project is only expected to generate 16 new jobs. Commissioners noted, though, that companies with less than $100,000 in business personal property already do not pay that tax.